Hi, this is the Technotrickster99 here, and today I'm going to show you how to get iOS 7 icons on devices that do not support iOS 7, like an iPod 4 generation or an iPhone 3GS or iPhone 3G. So to get iOS 7 icons on those devices, what you have to do is to go to Safari. So before I go to Safari, I'm gonna show you that all the icons over here are actually iOS 7, but except some of them are not, because the website that I'm gonna show you doesn't have all of them. It has most of them. So in that website I couldn't find notes, newsstand, settings, and camera and clock. But except that I can find everything. And I haven't done the Safari one yet, but you can do it on the website. I just left it for the demonstration purposes. So we're gonna go to Safari, and we're gonna Google search iCustom. Okay, now you click on the first link. And if you don't want to Google search this, I'm gonna have the link to this website in the description below anyways. So after you've opened this website, just scroll down a bit and then click on Start Now. Okay, now what we're gonna do is to wait for this to load, and then I'll tell you what to do next. Okay, now that it's loaded, I'm gonna go down, and now I'm gonna click on Choose Application. And since I still haven't turned the Safari icon into an iOS 7 one, so I'm gonna do that now. And I'm sorry about that thing that keeps coming up. I'm gonna go to continue, but it won't come up on your one. It just came up because I'm using a screen recorder. Okay, and I'm gonna go down and click on Safari. And this website also gives you icons for famous apps. So after password 1, then you can get icons for your favorite apps. You know, the ones that are famous. But above password 1, you have all the default apps. So that were made by Apple. So videos, remote, reminder, SMS, Safari, and all that. So I'm gonna click on Safari. I'm gonna click on Done. Okay. Now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna close this. Okay. And now I'm gonna go to Photos. Okay. My iPod's working pretty slow right now because of the screen recorder. Okay. Before I went to photos. I actually went to Google Images and I searched up iOS 7 icons from Google Images, and I saved one onto my iPod. So I saved like heaps of them. So I got that one from Google Images. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is to go to Edit, Crop, and I'm gonna go to Constrain, and I'm gonna click on Square, and now I'm gonna zoom it up. Okay, I'm gonna go down to Safari. Okay, make sure the edges of the logo are touching the edges of your crop. Okay. Okay, so now that's good. Okay, over here it looks blurry, but when you actually put it in the website and do it, it's still gonna be blurry because it's actually small on your menu screen. But since I zoomed it up, it looks blurred up. But I promise you, it's gonna be HD when it's smaller on your menu screen. So I'm gonna go on crop now. Okay, now I'm gonna go save. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to Safari. I'm gonna close the camera app because it might slow my video up, because I'm also using a screen recorder. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Safari. And wait for it to load. Okay, now I'm gonna go down. Okay, so I have to choose the application again because I went out of Safari. So I'm gonna go choose application, and I'm gonna go to Safari. Okay, there it is, Safari. Now I'm gonna click on Done, and I'm gonna click on Choose File, choose Existing, and now I'm gonna go to Camera Roll, and I'm gonna click on the Safari icon that I got from Google Images, remember. So there it is, and I'm gonna scroll down, and I'm gonna turn off glossy effect, because if I keep it turned on, it's gonna look like an iOS 6 icon, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna turn the glossy effect off, and now we're gonna scroll down and click on Let's Go. And now in a few seconds it's gonna take me to another page. Okay, we're almost done now. So all we need to do is to click on this button over here at the bottom, and I'm gonna click on Add to Home Screen, and I'm gonna name it Safari. Okay, now I'm gonna click on add. Okay, as you can see, I've got the Safari icon now, and I've got two Safaris now. So the one that I just made, the new one, it's just the shortcut to go to the Safari. So I'm gonna put this in a folder, so if I show it to someone, it doesn't look like I've just made a shortcut or something. So I'm gonna put it down here. Okay, now I'm gonna show you that it actually works. So if I click on Safari, see, it actually works. So you have to do each app like that. And one more thing, that you can't get camera, settings, clock, notes, newsstand, and weather on the website. So you can't get new icons for that. But I got the weather one because as I told you, it's the website supports some of the famous apps. So what I did was I just downloaded Yahoo Weather. Yeah, there it is, Yahoo Weather. And then I just took the iOS 7 icon for the default weather app and I put it on that. So if I show this to someone, it won't look like I've done it on Yahoo Weather. So that was for the weather thing, and you can't actually do it to the default weather app. I just did it to Yahoo Weather. And say maps, to get the maps icon for iOS 7, it will say plans. Okay, so and that's it. That's how you get iOS 7 icons on devices that do not support iOS 7. And all these applications, they're still iOS 6 applications, but from the inside they're not. It's just the icons. And the bad thing about this is that if I don't have the iOS 7 icon for calendar, it will tell me the exact day every time. But if I do this, it will only tell me the date that I got from Google Images. So, like, the only bad thing about this. And another bad thing is you can't get every single app. You can only get some of the famous ones and most of the default apps. Okay, so that's how you get iOS 7 icons on devices that do not support iOS 7. So thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe and comment on this video, and I'll see you in my next video. So until that, peace.